Wait, hey, David, are we on this one?
Yeah, the silver
Okay.
one. Look at that.
There you go there, tech man.
I'm taking over later, John.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the special called meeting of the City of Henderson Board of Commissioners, Thursday, December 22nd. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Pruitt,
Here.
Commissioner Staton,
Here.
Commissioner Thomas.
Here.
Commissioner Vowles,
Here.
Mayor Austin.
Here. First on our agenda, we have a presentation. And if, Brian, if you and your folks would join me up at the podium there.
Brian Beadle started working for the city as a firefighter on December 16th, 2002, and was promoted to fire driver engineer on August 25th, 2008. Engineer Beadle is a very dependable and reliable asset to this department. He has always been an excellent engineer to turn to for assistance in technical problems with the apparatus and the go-to engineer for others aspiring to become engineer. He is a trusted source when it comes to the fire department fleet and their operation. He currently works Rescue 1 at Station 3 on Starlight Drive. During his career, he worked on the fire prevention team. He has a funny memory of a PICO evaluation book he assembled, not only stating the activities he had done over that particular year, but he also had pictures of those activities. It was a very creative and interesting delivery of his material. We are happy to have Engineer Beadle with us today to thank him for his hard work and dedication to the city with the presentation of this 20-year service pin.
My pleasure to present this to you. And your dad is an important person in our community, and he saves people, and he does a good job, and so we really appreciate him. So thank you for being here and sharing this time with him. Okay. There you go.
Thank you.
Hey, Brian. Speech.
Clear out. That little girl was so funny.
I should have done him last and kept the crowd.
That's not, I don't mind, so, yeah, it's not me ringing.
Okay, on our consent agenda, we have some catch-up minutes, about 11 packets of those, and then a resolution concerning rental rates and fees for Parks and Recreation.
We have the minutes of the September 13th, 2022 regular meeting, September 20th, 2022 special called meeting, September 20th, 2022 work session, September 27th, 2022 regular meeting, October 11th, 2022 regular meeting, October 25th, 2022 regular meeting, November 15th, 2022 special called joint City Utility Commission work session, November 15th, 2022 special called meeting, November 22nd, 2022 regular meeting, and December the 13th, 2022 regular meeting.
And so
And
does that
resolution,
catch us up,
that catches us up.
completely for the year.
Resolution number 47-22, resolution revising rates for rental of the Denton Shelter, Atkinson Clubhouse, JFK Community Center, and Atkinson Pool, and increasing the cleaning deposit for JFK Community Center rentals for the Parks and Recreation Department.
Thank you. Is there anyone that would want to pull off any item on the consent agenda for further discussion? Being none, is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Pruitt,
Aye.
Commissioner Staton,
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas,
Aye.
Commissioner Vowles,
Aye.
Mayor Austin.
Aye. Next is a second reading of an ordinance accepting public improvements for the HW sewer and manhole at Hydro Aluminum.
Ordinance number 38-22, ordinance accepting public improvements. An An ordinance accepting public improvements consisting of wastewater sewer relocation for hydroaluminum expansion.
Is there a motion to approve second reading?
So moved.
Second. There's a motion and a second. Any questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Pruitt,
Aye.
Commissioner Staton,
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas,
Aye.
Commissioner Vowles,
Aye.
Mayor Austin.
Aye. Next, we have second reading of an ordinance authorizing the insurance of industrial building revenue bonds for the Pratt Industries.
Ordinance number 39-22, an ordinance of the Board of Commissioners of the City of Henderson, Kentucky, authorizing the issuance of $160 million maximum aggregate principal amount of its industrial revenue bonds, Pratt Henderson Corrugating LLC project, taxable Series 2023A, authorizing the proceeds of the Series 2023A bonds to be made available to Pratt Henderson Corrugating LLC, a Delaware limited liability company, for the purpose of financing the acquisition, construction, installation, and equipping of an industrial building, approving the sale of the Series 2023A bonds to Pratt Corrugating Holdings Incorporated as the purchaser thereof, approving and authorizing the execution and delivery of a lease agreement, a trust indenture, a bond purchase agreement, a pilot agreement, and other related documents, and authorizing further action by city officials and directing them to take all necessary action to effectuate the intent and purpose of this ordinance. The bond ordinance authorizes the issuance of the City of Henderson, Kentucky industrial revenue bonds, Pratt Henderson Corrugating LLC project, Series 2023A, the bonds delivered at one time or from time to time for the purpose of, one, financing the cost of acquisition, construction, installation, and equipping of a corrugated box manufacturing facility and facilities functionally related and subordinate thereto, together with storage, warehousing, and distribution facilities in respect thereof, located at 6305 Kentucky 425 within the jurisdictional boundaries of the city, the project, and two, paying certain costs of issuing the bonds. The bonds will be issued pursuant to, one, a lease agreement between the city and the company, the lease agreement, and two, a trust indenture, the indenture from the city to the trustee identified therein, the trustee. The bond ordinance authorizes and approves the execution and delivery of, one, the lease agreement pursuant to which the project will be leased to the company, and lease payments by the company to the city thereunder will be used to pay the bonds as authorized by KRS 103.200 to 103.285, inclusive, the Act. Number two, the indenture, which sets forth the terms and conditions upon which the bonds are to be secured, issued, and outstanding. Number three, a bond purchase agreement. Number four, a payment in lieu of taxes agreement by and between the city and the company. Number five, one or more special warranty deeds and bills of sale. And number six, various related documents. Pursuant to the Act, the bonds will constitute special and limited obligations of the city, payable solely and only from lease payments made by the company under the lease agreement and other collateral of the company, and will not constitute a debt or pecuniary obligation of the city or be payable from any city funds or assets whatsoever. The bond ordinance authorizes the mayor of the city and other city officials to take any other necessary actions to execute on behalf of the city any necessary or appropriate documents in order to issue and deliver the bonds. The full text of the bond ordinance and related documents described above are on file in the office of the undersigned city clerk, City of Henderson, Municipal Center, 222 First Street, Henderson, Kentucky, where they will be available for public inspection between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday through Friday.
Thank you. Is there a motion to approve second reading, please?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
There's a
Mayor,
motion
Mark.
and a second.
Mark Franklin.
And I wanted to let you know that bond counsel Mark Franklin is with us on Zoom. If you have any questions that related to this bond issue, and or any questions other than that. Anything? Mark, thanks for being here. I think you've done a good job on this for us, and we appreciate it.
Thank you. Glad to help.
Okay.
It's a pleasure to be here with you today by Zoom.
Thank you. Okay. We're ready for the vote.
Commissioner Pruitt,
Aye.
Commissioner Staton,
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas,
Aye.
Commissioner Vowles,
Aye.
Mayor Austin.
Aye. Next, we have a need to go into executive session. Is there a motion, please?
I move the commission go into the executive session pursuant to KRS 61.810, paragraph 1, subsection F, for the purpose of discussion which might lead to appointment of individuals for employment.
Is there a second, please?
Second.
I want to mention to everybody that's here, we're going to ask you to go out of the room, but I don't think we're going to be long, and we're going to invite you to come back in if you want to. I don't think we're going to be more than around 5 minutes or so. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Pruitt?
Aye.
Commissioner Staton?
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas?
Aye.
Commissioner Vowles?
Aye.
Mayor Austin?
Don't go far.
Connie and daughter can
breaking on
Wednesday.
Wednesday at 2 o'clock.
It's gonna be 50 out, 50 degrees.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't rain, it'll be good. Hey, and by the way, on the subject of Wednesday, I've got it on my calendar to go over to the fiscal court. You're welcome to come as well, but I wanted you to know if you don't have to, because I will be there. But if you want to come too.
Yeah, I saw her name on some agenda that
He
he
and
sent us.
he and I talked about it. I actually added him to ours January 17th for a brief after-lunch comment too.
Okay.
So, Brad Schneider. He wanted me to come over. They're doing a county retreat.
Okay.
And just to talk about city-county partnership. He's going to come to ours as well. Just for like 5 minutes.
Okay. Is there a motion to come out of executive session?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Pruitt,
Aye.
Commissioner Staton,
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas,
Aye.
Commissioner Vowles, Mayor Austin.
Aye. So we are out of executive session. We're back in regular session, and we have an action to approve.
Municipal Order Number 77-22, municipal order approving appointment by City Manager of Heath Allen Cox as Assistant City Manager, and approval of employment agreement and authorizing mayor to execute agreement on behalf of city.
Is there a motion to approve, please?
So moved.
Is there a second? Any comments, questions? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Pruitt,
Aye.
Commissioner Staton,
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas,
Aye.
Commissioner Vowles, Mayor Austin.
Aye. Any other, I don't think we have any other things we
Yes,
can.
we do.
The other
We
contract.
got, I'm sorry, yeah,
Oh, yes.
contract, I'm sorry. Okay.
We have Municipal Order Number 78-22, municipal order amending the employment agreement between the City of Henderson and Dillon Ward Project Manager.
Is there a motion to approve, please?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Questions or comments?
One brief comment about this particular contract is, I wanted to share publicly what we had discussed privately as far as the reason for it. Dylan's current contract ends December 31st. He's an extremely valuable member of our city. We're extending his contract. The pay is to remain the same, only some minor adjustments in the contract, but nothing material. Just wanted to share the reason why we're reading that in now.
Okay. Other comments or questions? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Pruitt,
Aye.
Commissioner Staton,
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas,
Aye.
Commissioner Vowles, Mayor Austin.
Aye. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Pruitt,
Aye.
Commissioner Staton,
Aye.
Commissioner Thomas,
Aye.
Commissioner Vowles, Mayor Austin.
Aye. Thanks, everybody, for being here. We appreciate you.
Merry Christmas.